Where's my other glasses at? One live, bitch. Give me a thumbs up there, bitch. We live. I think. That's funny. I didn't have to click that other button. We live. We live at 4:30 p.m. on May the 26th. I'd have been here sooner, but I ran into some stomach problems. I had to get home in the rain. It was raining. It's yeah, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, the night. The night. Let me post this over here. I'll put this. Shit. What happened? Now wait a minute. I was supposed to do a podcast. Shit. All right. I'm gonna switch over. No, I'm supposed to be doing a podcast. I must have did something wrong. Amazing. Amazing. Well, I'll do this video anyway. I'll do one after this short video. I just came from Georgetown. I got some video I ain't downloaded. I just got in here and got a stomach problem. Got to run back. But it started raining too. I had some video and I went up to the Circle, Georgetown. I got some problem issues with that. I tried to call them. I tried to call Chamber of Commerce. I can't get them on the line. I tried every which way. I ain't signed up for it to try to make a, you could say a complaint, I guess. And I tried to call. Well, I tried to call my famous radio station because I'm not calling Mike Gallagher on 91.5. I was going to call the other guy I talked to that'll talk to me. He's got some sense. Won't hang up on me. I was going to let him know what was going on down here at the, I'll get back on and start a podcast, which you guys can come on. Oh, yeah, this might be playing. I haven't checked it on the other computer because it squeals when I open up another computer. Uh, my sound is on, so it should be going on. If anybody comes in, uh, I'll run the podcast after this one. Somebody can get on here if they want, and then I'll run it for a little while because I got some freaking complaints about this situation down here. Delaware is a piece of that's trash. What's going on down there? There ain't supposed to be that many people coming down there anyway. But what they did, that's why I tried to call them because I read the rules and the laws up on going up there. And if you're even if you're mayor, right, or mayor representatives are running down there right now, I think I didn't know them all. I don't know which side they're on or anything. I don't give a shit about that. I had what I was wearing now on there. See, and I had security. Security was out there, which they tried to play like they weren't out there. See, that's a prison key. You know. Anyway, I yeah, I want to go podcast on this one because it's voting thing, and it ends tonight. I think it's 7, but I'm not sure. I think it went from what was it 9 to 7? I don't know. I didn't get out there until I think it was 12. I got the videos and shit like that. I didn't download yet, but yeah. If you're a candidate running for office out there, right? What are you doing right in front of the building, the Chamber of Commerce building? It's a circle, and there's the state buildings, the courthouses and the tax place was over. I don't know if the door seemed to be open, probably for bathrooms. If people use the bathroom, I don't know. I don't care. But right in front of the Chamber of Commerce building is where the voting apparently is going on. Well, the two favorites down there, I don't know which side they're on, but I heard about them on the news. One of them's a friggin' crybaby, and the other one's a spoiled brat. Thinks he's scared to death of him. I don't think he knows what he's doing. And I pulled up to Spanish, which were on the other side of the street. Now, is that where Chamber of Commerce told them to stand? They couldn't stand in front of the building next to them, next to the ones that are running. I'm not done yet. Just hold on a minute, because I'm pretty pissed off about this shit. Right? Yeah, thumbs up, Captain. I'm going to come on with a podcast after this about this bullshit. But anyway, if you can hear me, I didn't run this as a podcast. I made a mistake when I clicked it on, and I run it as a stream, like it's just a regular video. But yeah, I had all the shit, all the gear with me and all that. I was having my GoPro on, all the bullshit, right? That's beside all the point. What are they doing? Setting up, campaigning right in front of the building where you go in to vote. Huh? And why was the Mexican Spanish, or whatever they were, had to be across the street? There was a group in the center, and I don't know exactly who they were. They were really dressed up. I don't even know if they talked English. But the one I met, the woman, I don't think I got her on recording, but I talked to her. She's running for the Mexican Spanish part of the community, which is large in Georgetown. I say, I hope you do well. I don't know what side you're on, but I hope you do well. I hope she wins. I hope you pass this on. Anybody gets this down at Georgetown. I hope that she would win. The hell with the other two. Why are they parked in front of the building there, right in front of the building on the sidewalk, and the other ones are away on the other side of the street? See, that wouldn't happen. I should have run for office. That would not happen, see. But first of all, by the rules, I can't go within 50 feet of where they're voting. And they're right there in front of the building. What are they doing campaigning? I don't give a shit if you're the mayor or not. What are you doing campaigning right in front of the building? Why ain't you away from the building? Why ain't you off away from the building? Since I can't go up to the kids and question them or ask them to talk to them or anything, which I did. I'm not the smartest asshole in the world, because I was walking around filming too. I was filming the family new courthouse and shit. I ain't been in there yet. But anyway, there was some security up there, which they think I didn't know. But I bet you there was two of them that were ICE. I bet you they were ICE. They were plain clothes dressed. And one of them says, "Oh, I'm looking for the family court." He tried to open the damn door. And it's Saturday. You can't open the court door. You got to go around the front. And anyway, the family court's not open. It's a new building. I mean, I knew they were pulling this shit on me. I bet you they were ICE. I bet you 10 to 1 they were ICE, and they were waiting for some illegals to come up there so they could snatch them or something. Question them. But they were walking around, You know what I mean? So I had no problem approaching, right? And I was parked over where the Spanish people were, which were like, it was like almost a block away if you want to look at it. On the other side of the street, there's like 4 streets going off from the circle. And they were away from the Chamber of Commerce. But the other 2, which were major, they were probably Republican. They might have been next to one another. I don't know. Maybe they were Demis. I don't know all these people down here. But they were right in front of the building. You can't be in front of the building like that. What are you doing in front of the building campaigning? And I can't go up there. The only way I can go up there is be a journalist, but I have to have approval or some shit. I read the rules on it. It was Title 15, Delaware Title 15, what was it, 4933 B and C or some shit like that. I don't know. There was two sections in there I read up on where you can't be within 50 feet of recording and shit like that. Oh, fucking. And you're right in front of the building, right? And the other ones are off from the building. Now, how there's so much stupid shit. I've never seen so many petty ass laws or stupid. I would reverse all this shit. I'm like Chili. And I did talk about him too, all you guys. And I would reverse a lot of this shit. I'd straighten this shit out real quick. Anyway, I want to run a podcast on this shit. Just so somebody else can come up if they want. Yeah, I ain't had time to do nothing. I ain't even unload my gear. I brought everything in. It was raining when I couldn't even, I was gonna go out on Bethany Beach Boardwalk like 3:02 and record, you know, he gets ram and record all these different boardwalks and shit. But it was raining, so I came back. But before I did that, I stopped at the museum and I did a little bit of filming there and asked somebody a question there. And, I didn't see no cops. I didn't see no cops to that. I didn't. I didn't see none. I can't believe it. They weren't stationed usually where they're stationed. I seen one unmarked car, the dark windows in town, Dagboro, which ain't far from me, a couple miles, and he was sitting back. But I didn't see no state trooper. I didn't see nothing. I went by the jail and like normal, you know, at the towers and shit. But anyway, I yeah, I didn't see shit. Huh? And I also stopped at a car show. I got that on video, like three different videos. Uh, Recorded some old vehicles. I've been to that car show before, probably about 6, 7 years, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Same one. And the one guy had a car in it. When I went last time, he had a silicone doll. You know, sitting in the car. Anyway, I'm going to I'm gonna do a podcast on this. I'll just have to restructure it. That's all, and come back on again. But I just had to get that off real quick, as quick as I could. I get that off because I ain't had time to do nothing. It just pisses me off that everybody else riding down here, just riding around, don't do shit. Don't even give a shit about how any votes go or anything. There ain't gonna be that many people voting anyway. And then I stopped got a couple of pictures down here at the dock. There's some geese down there. I missed them when they flew off, man. They flew over the water. They were talking to me. Some geese down there by the water. That's one of our docks here. We got another dock that's a paid dock, and it's for larger boats. But the dock that we have is down here. And this community's, yeah, I guess since the county took over or whatever, paid roads and all that shit. Anyway, let me see if I can switch this over and come on. And I'll continue talking about this. There's more to talk about. I just recorded some and I forgot it. My memory's getting shy because I'm going to be 16. I'm going to be 70 years old on the 16th, May 16th. So I ain't quite up to par. I went through the laws and some of the stuff last night. You know, some of the terms that we use as auditors. But just to have on record. Now I get 20, 30 views off of it, right, within a couple of days. But anyway, let me show you switch this over, Captain. Let me get it switched over here. I'll end this one. I thought I had it on podcast. I don't know what happened. Add stream marker. No, it's not necessary. Let me see if I can restructure this.